something that is hard to face? Do we need a second chance? Do we need a second wave? You never stop trying, it's a battle in neon lights. And the further we're heading, there is always another fight. Is it something that we need to stay right up? Is it something that we really need? In this fight there will only be losers, and this city is too hot for me. Every day we'll get a little bit brighter. We'll be talking about liberty, and I will fight to the end, 'cause I'm needed. Still this city is too hot for me, so I'm going underground. Going underground.
Now streaming live, Full Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back, because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network, live tonight at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Oh man, we come back to Limaland, really? Gonna have a great time tonight. The race on Texas.com. Monster Bash Super Series presented by the South Texas Speedway, being brought on by here the gang at 3D Racing and Team VLR, and it comes to you live via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Hello, everybody. Phil the Cashier, and alongside, well, probably one of the few guys right now in the state of New York that could probably seal with that bank of snow. And then, of course, my buddy Todd Stan out there. He's on the controls this evening. It's going to be a great night of racing. Week number 6 of the series was unofficially put in quotations the end of the series, because rumor has it we may be coming back here next Monday night with the all new Lernerville Speedway to be released tomorrow, so we may have one more week here with this great series, Todd. It should be a lot of fun, a lot to get to, and a lot of great folks to make this series possible for us.
They're definitely going to have one more race added to the series as far as I know. It could change, guys, so you just never know, but as far as I know, if Lernerville is going to come out here on Tuesday night, we were going to race it next Monday here for the Monster Dash. Not sure how they're going to perform it, whether it's going to be a drop race or just an added race to the schedule. We'll find that out here as the week transpires. But a great race in store for us here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And Phil, I can't wait. This is a really tricky track to navigate.
It certainly is. We'll let these guys get to it. Qualifying is 1 minute away, so we say we take this thing trackside. Let's pay honor to this great nation, the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we once were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, back inside the Limaland Motorsports Park, right in the thralls of what is qualifying now. 3 minutes, 1 lap. We'll update what's going on. Want to thank all the great folks and people that make this possible for us here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Of course, thank our sponsors. Got to thank Hannibal Record Service, iRacingIFlag.com, Foyles Trucking, J-Max Journeys. Check them out. We'll give you the website here shortly. Also got to thank BladeNo.com, the South Texas Speedway, Milner Media and Design, and also going to thank the group over at TDR Racing League, Team Hard Motorsports, Trash Panda Graphics, and JP Designs. They sponsor here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. But Todd, there is a list of sponsors that take care of this series in particular, so I know you got that list a little bit more handy than I probably do, so give those guys a big old shout. There's a lot of great people.
Yeah, definitely a lot of great people here to make things happen. For the league sponsors, got to thank Race Out in Texas. Visit them on the road, raceountintexas.com. Also got to thank South Texas Speedway, Corpus Christi's place to race here in Corpus Christi, Texas. And you got Cat & Skins. You got One Shot Scrap and Recycling, 937-447-3300. Also Justice Sick iRacing Photos, Tech 3 Defense, West Side Signs, who tonight, custom vinyl graphics. I believe tonight, there's been a question about it, so we're going to make sure we get an answer, but I believe it was the non-qualified car gets $20 here tonight. Also, J&P Home Inspections, and then 3D Racing, last but not least, one of the teams here that have been working really hard with the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Thank all of them so much for making this possible. And right in the middle here, just to the tail end of qualifying now, about 20 seconds Looking left on the board, Kurt Quick time being put up there by the double knot 7. Hayden Cardwell, a time of 12.674. That's screaming around this quarter mile in Lima, Ohio. Evan C. clicking in second quick, 12.684. Jordan Casey third with a 12.0707, and also duplicating that time the number 80 car of Dylan Wilson. So we'll say that qualifying clock expired. Hayden Cardwell tonight, Harris Motorsports quick time. Todd, that's will lead the field out there for heat race number 1. Your Voiles Trucking starting lineup. I'll give it to you. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Justin Sick iRacing Photos.
Justin Sick iRacing Photos, definitely the sponsor here of heat race number 1. Starting on the pole, driving the number 7 machine tonight. UDTV sponsoring that car. I believe Monster Dirt may be on that car too. Hayden Cardwell is dancing part of the outside, driving the number 14 machine. That's JD Brown. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot. That will be the number 74, Blake Brown, the iRacing I-Flag number 74. And then the iRacing I-Flag double knot, that is Kendall Tucker. Inside row number 3 in the fifth starting spot, that's the number 77 of Robert Fletcher. And his dancing part of the outside, that's Davin Cardwell aboard the number 7 machine. Inside row number 4, there'll be Eric Keller aboard the 01, and Scott Dobbs, 3D Racing Zone number 29, rolling off in position number 8. Ninth starting spot, HRE Motorsports number 68, that's Darren Litterall, and Devin Morgan aboard the number 112, rolling off position number 10.
Justin Sick iRacing Photos. In the world of iRacing, photos often tell a great story. Everyone strives to be successful. Capture those memories with custom photos captured by your replay files to bring your quest and success to life for all to enjoy. Live action shots, logo overlays, lighting optimization, and more. Contact Justin Sick on Facebook today for all those live action shot needs.
Yeah, big thank you to Justin Sick iRacing Photos for the sponsorship here of heat race number 1, Limaland Motorsports Park. And again, apologize, it's UDTV along in that number 7 machine here tonight. The sole sponsor that I see on that machine is the iRacing I-Flag. Green flag comes out for the first time this evening of heat race number 1. And we are charging already down into turn number 1. These laps should quick off rather quickly here, as we have 8 laps will be the distance fill. Want to remind everybody, guys, we got a $10,000 star donation goal that Facebook has gave us. So we're going to ask for star donations here for the whole month of December, trying to get to that goal. So star donations will help us in a big way, help us keep everything, the cost down, everything cheap here, and make everything tick at the Full Velocity Racing Network.
Absolutely right. A whole lot more we'll get to. But yeah, stars donations, that first bit of the night, that'll help us out in a big way. Field already off of turn number 4 as we complete, already lap number 3 in the books. Race leader is that number 7 car of Hayden Cardwell. J.D. Brown now moved Kendall Tucker with 00. Him and Blake Brown are racing for that third, but ultimately the final transfer spot out of Heat 1 there off 4.
Yeah, Blake Brown keeps speaking down to the bottom side there of Kendall Tucker. Tucker holding on to that third and final transfer spot. The number 74D of Blake Brown has been pretty consistent as of late, Phil, but he's had to go to the consolation event quite a few times to make it out into the A main. But Blake Brown now down to the bottom, trying to do something with Kendall Tucker in that double knot.
Yeah, they are stacked up 2, 3, almost 4 wide there off of 2. That's not going to work at the quarter mile there. Cardwell's back there, Fletcher. Eric Morgan back there. Eric Hill and Devin Morgan's back there as well as we start this, trying to make it happen for this transfer spot. But up front, it is all Hayden Cardwell. We're off of turn number 4. He will see the white flag. One more trip around, so it looks like Hayden going to take this one going away. The drama sits back here with this third and final transfer. J.D. Brown leading Kendall Tucker. Looks like Kendall may comfortably have the spot here over turn number 3 and 4 as a checker flag rolls into the air and give heat race number 1 to Hayden Cardwell. J.D. Brown, Kendall Tucker will advance. Blake Brown, Davin Cardwell, Devin Morgan, Rob Fletcher, Scott Dobbs, Eric Keller. Going to be the list of groups that'll go off into our consolation rounds. That'll follow us here, Todd, through 4 heat races this evening. And heat race number 2 about to begin to parade its way onto the racetrack, if you will. And, of course, heat race number 2 this week brought to you by One Shot Scrap and Recycling.
One Shot Scrap and Recycling, the official sponsor here of heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 33 machine, that's Evan C. And outside of him will be TJ Carter aboard the 037 machine. Inside row number 2, there'll be Dylan Hauser aboard the number 2 machine, and Chad Swartz aboard the 044, rolling off in position number 4. In the 5th starting spot, that'll be the number 19 of Garrett Niebuhr and Tristan Carmen, and the number 35 in position at number 6. Rolling out 7th will be Kevin Kaufman, the one-shot scrap and recycling number 37, 3D Racing, and Brian Wax aboard the number B14 in position number 8. Position 9 sees Kevin Forcier aboard the 967 and Kelvin Herring aboard the number 8. 10 cars we called for, Phil? All 10 cars out there for heat race number 2.
Absolutely right. And of course, heat race number 2. Brought to you by One Shot Scrap and Recycling, where One Shot Scrap and Recycling, a family-owned company in Bradford, Ohio, that buys a wide variety of metals for recycling, including automobiles, iron, steel, copper, brass, and aluminum. They can also provide vinyl painting services, including signs, banners, and vehicle wraps, including race cars. You can visit them on the web today at www.oneshotservices.com or give them a call at area code 937-447-3300. One Shot Scrap and Recycling, your #1 Darton County Scrap and Recycling Center.
We're watching the race unfold out here. Phil already 2 laps in. Limaland really quick here tonight. Dylan Hauser working over the top shelf for the Speedway, the iRacing High Flag number 2 machine, trying to track down to 33 of Evan C. You see right now holding on to the top spot and trying to pull away. TJ Carter in the number 037 holding on to the final transfer spot as he's digging it right now, but right there directly behind him, Chad Swartz and Garrett Niebuhr. Those guys trying to make it in too. Battle for the race lead between Hauser and C.
Yeah, and Hauser coming in tonight, 11 points to leader himself coming into the evening here at Limaland. $20. Our top 20 going to be paid out here. Cash from the series, and Dylan Hauser right now sitting number 1 on the board, and he is having a heck of a race for the race lead himself. And Evan C. continue to exchange the lead off of turn 2. Here's the 2 car, but here comes that 33. Evan C. back to the low side in 3.
A lot of sliders being exchanged up front. Popsicle sticks up in the air. 2 more trips around the Limaland Motorsports Park, and Evan C. trying to dive back down to the bottom. Hauser has it temporarily. They're coming down to turn number 3. Slide job by the 33 of Evan C. Just a little bit hard. Hauser back down. White flag.
This is awesome right here. Slider versus slider. Hauser now versus Evan C. TJ Carter sitting in 3rd. It looks like that may be comfortable. I guess the drama sits now. Who is going to win heat race number 2 off turn number 4? Give Dylan Hauser the win of the number 2 car. Evan C. for 2nd. TJ Carter will get 3rd. Garrett Niebuhr, Chad Swartz, Tristan Carmen, Kevin Coffin, Brian Wax, Kevin Forcier going to join the list on into our consolation round. So 2 heats in the book. They are going really fast. We're going to get right over here into heat race number 3. And heat race number 3 this week brought to you by, as I pull the sheet up over here, and brought to you by JP Home Inspections.
Yeah, J&B Home Inspections, the official sponsor here of heat race number 3, and it's going to go away like this. Starting out the pole, driving the 042 machine, the D1RT. That is Jordan Casey and his dance brothers outside. That's the Flying Zero there. Kevin Dedman there outside row number 1. Inside row number 2 to the 3rd starting spot. That will be the gangster himself, Jeremy Capron, and the number 23, and outside him will be the 127. That's Blake Majules. Inside row number 3, that's Ryan Dante aboard the number 57 machine. It is dancing part of the outside. The number 4 should be the 22 of JD Sassy. Inside row number 4, that will be Ryan Underwood aboard the number 46 and Warren Samoy aboard the 77. Outside row number 4. Inside row number 5 in the shotgun out in the field, Hayden Parsley aboard the 04.
JP Home Inspections, a small family-owned business in North Carolina, here and willing to serve all of your home inspection needs. Before investing, well, know what you're investing in. Call them today at area code 704-466-7875 or visit them on the web at www.jnpinspections.com.
As we are racing already, 1 lap going to be complete, a little bit faster for Phil this time. The D1RT number 42 of Jordan Casey leading over Kevin Dedman, who Dedman has already dropped all the way back to the A spot. Not sure what happened to Dedman there. And that 0 machine, maybe I can get a quick glimpse, but man, as fast as racing is going right now, Phil, I don't think I can. As the 23 of Jeremy Capron running in that 2nd spot, JD Sassy running 3rd.
Yeah, there was contact there between Dedman and Blake Majulis for sure. That put both of them back to the end of the field here. Jordan Casey going to lead over Jeremy Capron. JD Sass, Ryan Diatti. That's the best race on the racetrack, Todd. That happens to be for that third and final transfers. We're down the back chute. We're already going to put cross flags on the field. 4 in, 4 to go.
Yeah, 4 laps in, 4 laps to go here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. And the 22 of J.D. Sassy coming on under fire there from Ryan Diade on to the top shelf of the Speedway. Good side-by-side battle for the third spot. That's the third and final transfer spot there. As J.D. Sassy holding on to it. Oh, Ryan Diade, slide job maneuver here through the corner. Oh, it doesn't stick there. J.D. Sassy, oh, more contact. Oh, J.D. into the wall. Around goes the number 22.
Oh, man, that's right in the middle of traffic over there in 3-2. I thought that may have been huge, but we stay green. We got 2 to go on the field. Jordan Casey going to lead the field down the back chute into turn number 3. Jeremy Capron there. Now Ryan Diane holding on to that third and final transfer. But here comes the phenom, the 46 of Ryan Underwood. Can he throw a Hail Mary for the final time in a 1 and 2?
Yeah, so like you said, Jordan Casey pretty much running away with that. Ryan Diante looks like he's going to take down the third and final transfer. Jordan Casey going to take down the victory here. Second going to go to Jeremy Capron, Ryan Diante, and then you got Ryan Underwood, Warren Samoy, Kevin Tedman, Hayden Parsley, J.D. Sassy, and Blake Matools in the 9th spot.
And there was a lot going on in that one, or a quick little heat race right there. So that was a lot of fun. Heat race number 4 will grid itself out center stage as we speak. In heat race number 4, Todd, this week, brought to you by 3D Racing.
Yeah, 3D Racing, definitely the official sponsor here of heat race number 4. And Dylan Wilson will start on the pole aboard the number 80 machine. Outside of him will be CJ Phillips aboard the 06 machine, or the 6 machine. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot, that's the 3D Racing number 63 of Clifford Driscoll. And Barrett Bishop aboard the 926, rolling off in position number 4. Rolling off 5th will be Virgil Graham aboard the number 42 machine. And outside of him will be Troy Jones aboard the number 49. Rolling off in position number 7, that'll be the number 18 of Kyle Surratt. And Justin Sick aboard the number 17, rolling off position number 8. 9th starter on the field, Stephen Wilson aboard the number 32.
One of the most tight-knit teams on iRacing. 3D Racing are filled with talented sim racers who care about their craft, but also are one of the nicest bunch on the entire iRacing service. Check them out today at 3D Racing over on Facebook for all news, updates, and upcoming events. They are great people. Thank the gang at 3D Racing that brought us here for this great series, Todd. I'm almost sad it's coming to an end, but I do know for sure we got heat racing action. We're under the green flag.
Yeah, already under iRacing iFlag green flag in the number 80 machine of Dylan Wilson. Your current race leader. Second is CJ Phillips aboard the number 6 machine. Clifford Driscoll has noticed his way into the third spot as Barrett Bishop gets a little bit sideways there. The 926, now he bears down on the 63. 3 wide for the third and final transfer spot coming off of turn 4.
Yeah! Look at that battle for third. 3, almost 4 wide there off turn 4. You put the likes of Cliff Driscoll in there, Barrett Bishop, Virgil Graham starting up. You got Troy Jones back there. Stephen Wilson's our 32. He's flexing his muscles. Only 3 are going to make it out of here. 3. Top 2 are good. It's anybody's guess for 3, where they say 3 wide over in turn 3.
Yeah, still staying 3 wide for the third and final transfer spot. Barrett Bishop has it. But I tell you what, Virgil Graham's the 32. Where did he come from? Way down to the bottom. Slide job, way up the track he goes. The 32 machine now of Stephen Wilson drops back just a tad bit. But these guys fight tooth and nail here as there's 3 to go at the line.
Man, this is just awesome to watch right here. Just from the high lane to the low lane to the middle. I don't know who's going to get an inch here, but they are taking a country mile through turns number 3 and 4. We're 2 to go over the field. Dylan Wilson leading CJ Phillips. This race back here for third is anybody's guess. Bishop leading Driscoll. Graham's there. Wilson, Kyle Surratt as well. That's 5 cars for 1 spot now. 1 before covering the white flag.
As Dylan Wilson getting the white flag here. One more trip around the Limaland. The Motorsports Park. CJ Phillips second. Third is still Barrett Bishop. Can he hang on as he's down the back straightaway for the final time? Coming off of turn number 4, Dylan Wilson taking down heat race number 4. And then it's going to be CJ Phillips, Barrett Bishop in the third spot. Man, what a race for third, fourth, and fifth there, Phil.
That was pretty awesome. I got to tell you, a lot of fun to watch right there. That's through 4 heat races, and all the heats are complete. So that means it's time to move into the B mains here. But I want to say hello to the gang over at TAC 3 Defense, normally a sponsor of heat race number 5, but we have 4 this week. So I want to give TAC 3 Defense a little bit of love, and of course our first B main of the night, Todd, our sponsor here this evening. Well, it's our friends over at Westside Signs who are putting a $20 prize up this week to, I believe, the highest finishing car to miss the first B main. So this is, I guess, to be the one.
Yeah, definitely not going to be a prize you wanna earn, but it's definitely a prize that at least you're getting something, not making it in to the A feature. But starting on the pole of this one, here, consolation event number 1 will be Blake Brown. His days of birth outside, driving the 46. That'll be Ryan Underwood. Second row back, that'll be Davin Cardwell aboard the number 7 machine. Then you have the 077. That is Warren Samoy. Rolling off 5th will be the 112 machine of Devin Morgan and Kevin Dedman aboard the 0, rolling off in position number 6. 7th starter, the number 77, Robert Fletcher, and Hayden Parsley aboard the 04 in position number 8. In 9th will be Scott Dobbs aboard the number 29, and JD Sassy aboard the number 22. Eric Keller, Blake Majules, then you got Darren Litterall round out your field here for consolation event number 1.
All right, apologize there, Times was here in the race communication going back and forth. West Side Signs is sponsored by B-Main. West Side Signs, a small custom vinyl shop located in Great Falls, Montana, operated by a racer for racers. Be sure to check them out today. Great contingency sponsor programs throughout the entire series, including $20 to the highest finishing non-qualified driver of the A-Main. So 7th finisher here, Todd, $20, courtesy of West Side Signs.
So, Phil, how many are transferring on here from
6.
the C-Main? 6 transferring on here from the consolation event number 1 here. They call it the C-Main. As Blake Brown leading it. Ryan Underwood running in that 2nd spot. Devin Morgan for 3. Robert Fletcher in the 4th spot. Warren Samoy now getting dropped back to 5th. Or 6th should be now. As Scott Dobbs moving into 5th. Warren Samoy 6th. And Kevin Dedman 1 spot out, Phil. And that number 0 machine.
Are you looking at the crowd that's sitting outside that 6th spot right now? Kevin Dedman, JD Sassy, Davin Cardwell, Blake Majules, Darren Litterall. Are we racing for the A-Main? This is for the bump spot.
Yeah, this is for the bump spot to get into the A-Main here tonight. Definitely looking to see what's going to happen with these guys. They're fighting tooth and nail, but man, what a great race they got going on. Fletcher and Dobbs also having a great race for the 4th spot. Then you got Kevin Dedman trying to work over the top there in that 0 machine. He's really starting to rim ride it around here, trying to get around the 22. And then you got Davin Cardwell too. And then 07 down there next to the U-Tires. Oh, some more contact down there. Dobbs and JD Sassy. Dobbs hard into the outside wall.
Wow, they drove it in there really deep where you could put one car. They stuck 4 in turn number 1 and 2, and there was somebody with the short end of that one as we complete now 7 laps in the books. Blake Brown, Devin Morgan, Ryan Underwood, Rob Fletcher, Davin Cardwell, Kevin Dedman now on that transfer spot on the bubble. Warren Samoy, Eric Keller behind him. I believe in the contact. I think Scott Dobbs may have gotten the short end of that one because he's down to the back of the field.
Yeah, to the back of the field, Scott Dobbs getting the short end of the stick there. It is now the 112 of Devin Morgan, your race leader. Blake Brown drops back to the 2nd spot. Ryan Underwood still running the consistent 3rd spot there. And at number 46 machine, Robert Fletcher running in the 4th spot. 5th is Kevin Dedman, and then Davin Cardwell now in the 6th spot. He's fighting there tooth and nail, but those guys fell 4th, 5th, and 6th. Able to hang on there, and they got a little bit of distance. Do you really want to drive so hard against these guys into a transfer spot?
No, I want to be paraded Miss Sally right now. I'll tag along in 6th because there's a quarter mile. It's Limaland. If there's a racetrack where you can think of the craziest things that are happening, including that dude with the mannequin head still running around, it's this place. I don't want to be 3 wide, but they're making pros right now. As clean as can be as we come to 2 to go. We know up front it's pretty quiet. This race for 4th, by far the best on the racetrack. Dedman, Fletcher, Cardwell, that's 3 really good shoes.
Yes, definitely 3 good shoes out there. Thank you, Sam Perry. 2,000 stars to our donation tally there. So we're almost halfway home for that as we got 1 lap remaining here in the C-Main. The final lap for Devin Morgan, who's going to be the top 6 to make it in to this consolation event. It's going to be Devin Morgan, Blake Brown, Ryan Underwood, Kevin Dedman, Davin Cardwell, and it looks like Robert Fletcher round out your 6 cars, Phil.
TAC 3 Defense, a full-service firearms dealer with over 10 years combined gunsmithing experience. TAC 3 combines this knowledge with laser engraving and milling to provide professional firearm customization with some of the coolest designs in the entire industry. Check them out today at www.tac3defense.com, where we now move into B-Main number 2. We'll figure out who the awards go to here later on as well. B-Main number 2 this week, as usual, is sponsored by our good buddy Jeff Brown over at iRacingIFlag.com.
Yeah, and if you don't have an iRacing iFlag, I mean, you might as well quit racing iRacing.
Don't race.
You might as well not race. You've got to have one of them because it brings you that much above the competition, a step above. We're going to say 10 steps above the competition here, Phil, as those things are fantastic. Even the new 3.5 pit board. Make sure you guys check out iRacingIFlag.com as we get ready here for the B-Main consolation event number 2. Starting out the pole will be the number 19 of Garrett Nieberger. As the answer for the outside, driving to number 32, that'll be Stephen Wilson. Inside row number 2 in the third starting spot, that's the 044 Chad Swartz and Clifford Driscoll aboard the number 63, rolling off in position number 4. In the fifth starting spot, that'll be Tristan Carman in the number 4, and Virgil Graham in the 42 in position number 6. Seventh will be Kevin Kaufman in the number 37. Troy Jones in the 49 rolls off 8th. Ninth will be Brian Wax in the B14. Justin Sick in the number 17 in position number 10. 11th will be Kevin Forcier aboard the 967. Kyle Surratt, 12th in the number 18. The last car on the field, the number 8 of Calvin Herring.
All right, good little field. Top 6 moving on into the main event. It's going to happen quick. Thank you to Jeff Brown over at iRacingIFlag.com. And as we say, you don't have an iFlag, well, you're missing out. You probably shouldn't be racing. You want to figure out how to go fast.
Alt F4.
Today. iRacingIFlag.com today. Yeah, Alt F4. That's an idea, too. You don't want to do that? Get an iFlag. We're racing here. Todd already off turn number 4, completing lap 1. Nieberger leading Stephen Wilson. Cliff Driscoll, Chad Swartz. It's a really good battle for second on back off of 2.
Yeah, good battle for the top spot, too, there, Phil, between the 32.